All right, everybody, welcome back. Brian, Josh here from Sports Junkies. Again, as always, our unofficial sponsor today for Sports Junkies is brought to you by Mountain Dew. Unofficial. Okay. Segment 3. So I really shouldn't have to tell you what we're doing for segment 3 because you can see my compadre has
Here you go.
the City Connects, and I have the matching City Connect hat, which I will wear during this whole entire segment. Just for you guys. I will wear this during the whole entire baseball segment, just for you guys. We are going to talk the baseball and your Cleveland Guardians, who are playing.
Last I saw, they were losing.
Okay.
But they're playing the Twins.
They were losing. They lost 2-1 last night. So
in extra innings.
In extra innings, which makes it even worse. So
Yep. They lost 5-4.
they lost 5-4. So they're a 21-21 ball club.
Williams lost today too.
Did he?
Yep. Now he's 5-3.
Oh wait. How many runs did he give up? Let's talk about it.
5, dude.
Oh, he gave up all 5?
Gave up all 5.
Uh-oh. Kevin Williams, I don't know what's going on with him lately. And it looks like the Twins
He gave up 10 hits too.
had a bullpen game. Yeah, Gavin Williams' ERA's risen from the lower 2s to almost 4.
Yeah.
That's troublesome to me. So this team is 21-21. Okay.
Not terrible compared to most, but still.
Let's talk about the fact that they are. But let's talk about the fact that they are 21-21. So let's break the fact that they're a 500 ball club, and right now, my personal opinion, I think they're playing as a 21-21 ball club. I personally think, in my heart, in my mind, they are playing like 500 ball club.
They are.
You know what I mean? They're playing like 500 freaking ball club. Let's get realistic. If it's not the bullpen blowing games, it's the fact we're not hitting.
Yeah.
And then it's putting too much pressure on the starting pitching to get the job done. Gavin Williams goes 6 innings, gives up 10 hits, 5 runs, and strikes out 6. I wonder why. Because he probably doesn't believe that his bullpen is going to do the job.
Yeah.
His bullpen has not done a very good job. Other than a decent Hunter Gaddis and a decent Cade Smith, bullpen's been very questionable. And then the hitting, I don't get it. The hitting, I still cannot figure this team's hitting out. I have this right in front of me. Up to date, Stephen Kwan barely hitting over the Mendoza line. A guy that's used to hitting over 300. Chase DeLauder is at 299. That's really good, by the way.
That's good for him. He's a rookie too, so hey.
Jose barely hitting over the Mendoza line. 222, like a tutu.
Also, I'm wearing his jersey.
Right, and the hat, people. Okay. Kyle Manzardo, 2/10 of a point over the freaking Mendoza line. Whoever R. Hoskins is, never heard.
Reese Hoskins.
He's at 189. Daniel Schneeman is at 274. He's actually been a very bright spot this year. Angel Martinez is at 250.
Yeah.
Who's T. Bazana?
That's the number 1 pick.
The number 1 pick.
He just got called up.
Number 2. He's sitting 0.6 of a point under the Mendoza line.
It's early though.
194.
It's early because he was just called up.
The new catcher we picked up. He started today.
Yeah, what did he do?
0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's hitting 141. David Fry is a pinch hitter, hitting 250. And shockingly enough, Brian Rocchio is hitting 278 this year.
That's actually pretty good for him.
The problem that I have with this team is I look at the average team batting, and it's lucky if it's 230. I mean, I bet you if you put that all together, divided it by how many ever is there, it's probably about 230, 240. That's not very good.
No.
And again, the same thing that we've talked about for years. A lack of power.
Oh, look at that. Oh, wait.
This is Jose.
Oh, Jose?
This is Jose's numbers so far.
222,
222, 6 home runs, 16 RBIs. That's it. Real exciting, right? Let's go Chase DeLauder. Chase DeLauder, 299, 6 home runs, 25 RBIs. OPS of 901.
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at the troublesome one. Top of our lineup, Stephen Kwan, 208. Now, he's not an overhitting home run, so I'm not going to dog him for only hitting 1 home run.
No.
But he's only got 9 RBIs. And his OPS is 573. Okay? Let's break some of this down. I think the numbers are eye-popping.
Isn't he playing center field this year, too?
Mm-hmm. Why this team is 21-21. Okay? Obviously, I got to see what Patrick Bailey does. So far, he's only hit 141 with a home run and 5 RBIs.
But he's also a catcher.
But he's also a catcher. Okay?
And he's also a 2-time Gold Glove.
2-time Gold Glover. David Fry, 250, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, and an OPS of 823. That's pretty decent. Not below my numbers, but...
And that's coming off him getting his face fractured last year.
Mm-hmm.
98 mile an hour.
Let's look at the other side. You got a guy in Byron Buxton who's hitting 259 with 13 homers and 21 ribbies. Already. Byron Buxton has been the Twins' hitting.
Yeah.
Last night, I think, if I remember correctly, last night in the 2-1 loss, Byron Buxton was all their hitting.
Yeah.
The other guys all struck out. Today, Byron Buxton looks like 1 for 4 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. But he did get a hit, and it looks like he got an RBI.
Of course he did.
All right. But back to Cleveland side. Right now, you can just see it. Like, let's take a look here. Gavin Williams gives up 5 earned. He's getting 4 or more earned in 3 out of his last 4 starts.
It's not good either.
Okay, Tim Herron has pitched well out of the bullpen. He still doesn't have an ERA yet. But it's everybody else in that bullpen, other than Hunter Gaddis, and Gaddis gives up stuff every once in a while.
Yeah.
But when Gaddis is on his game, Gaddis is on his game. Okay? Let's take a look at last night's 2-1. So, this is the most screwed up thing I've ever seen in my life when you look at a 2-1 ball game. Minnesota gets 2 runs on 2 hits. Cleveland gets 1 run on 2 hits. Had the bases loaded in the 9th inning with nobody out and could not do anything with it. Okay? All right. Let's look at the pitching last night. I think it's Joe Ryan. Yep. Joe Ryan pitched for the Twins. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. Tanner Bybee, 6 innings of beauty work.
Yeah.
1 hit, 1 home run, or 1 earned, 2 walks, 9 Ks, and gave up the home run. That was it. That was to Byron Buxton.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay? Their bullpen, the Twins' bullpen, come out, gave up just 2 walks. Okay? Gave up 2 walks. 3 walks. That's it. No, I'm sorry. Hang on. 3, 5, 6 walks. That's it. Nothing else. The rest again. Cleveland's bullpen. Gaddis comes out. Granted, his ERA is a blooming 7.88 right now.
Yeah.
But he come out, pitched a flawless 7th inning. 1 strikeout. Let's see. Colin Holderman. This is the first time I've seen him. Inning, 2 strikeouts. Eric Sabrowski. And Holderman's only got a 1.32 ERA. Eric Sabrowski. 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, 2.08 ERA.
Yeah.
And then you look at Peyton Pallett. Never heard of this dude.
Me either.
He come out and pitched the final 2 innings.
Oh, boy.
1 hit, 1 run, 0 earned, which means he didn't earn it. 1 walk and 3 strikeouts.
Not bad.
4.32 ERA. So it looks like the run that they gave up
It was an error, too.
either had to be an error.
Well, it's an error if you didn't earn it.
Yep, right there. Error on Cleveland's part. So, this team makes no sense to me.
No, but you and I both know this, though. Being that we've seen this team for quite a while now over the years.
Mm-hmm.
They're always a second-half team.
Yeah, I bet you.
It's like a struggle, but it's somewhat like a.
I'd bet you any money on it, though.
Until All-Star break.
Wait till after the All-Star break, because these two, watch.
Yeah.
Watch after the All-Star break.
Yep.
Now that we got the Guardians out of the way, there was no major. Guardians don't have any major injuries right now, besides for Gabriel Arias.
Yeah.
And he'll be back soon. That's pretty much it for that. Let's take a look, and it'll be standings. Uh-oh, I gotta get my foot out of here. Okay. Let's look at the MLB standings. Okay. Now we can have fun with who's hot, who's not. Okay. We can have fun with who's hot, who's not. Okay. And that is where we get to sit here, look at the standings, and figure out who's hot, who's not. Okay. Now, last time we did this, there wasn't really anybody hot.
No, there wasn't.
There is now.
Yeah.
We will start in the NL. Now, there's not a lot of. I'm having fun with this. There's not a lot of boom winning streaks, but when we look at the records, okay, when we look at the records, this is where the fun comes in of the records, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the words of how I want to do and say this. I don't know where I want to start. I think I'm going to start in the NL East.
Yeah, just do that.
Because
this is the Braves.
Because I'm going to tell you exactly why. Let's start from the bottom and work our way up.
Yeah.
So the New York Mets are 15-24, which I think a lot of people expected. Loss of Pete Alonso. They lost Edwin Diaz.
Yeah.
Their closer.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Long time closer.
Yeah, they lost a lot of guys in free agency. The Nationals are the surprise to me at 19-22.
They're not doing too bad, spread.
The Nationals are a rebuilding franchise.
Yeah, they are.
Okay? But they've competed with the Dodgers. They've competed with a lot of teams. Okay? The Miami Marlins are another team sitting at 19-22. Sitting at 19-22.
Yeah.
You want to let him know?
Yeah.
Another team sitting at 19-22. Okay? This is the one I'm shocked for.
Boy.
The Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah.
They're 19-22. The Braves have an 8.5 game lead in their division on May 10th, Mother's Day. They're 27-13. I predicted that the Braves were going to win the NL East. Granted,
It's early.
what is the thing we always say? You just said it. It's early. That's okay. That's okay.
It is okay. That's a long season.
All right. Let's go to the West because the Central we're going to leave for. You want to talk about a wild Central and the West and the NL? Let's talk about the West first, then we'll talk about the Central. All right, let's talk about the West. The Dodgers have kind of settled back into reality. They're 24-15, but they've also had a lot of. They've had some injuries.
Yeah.
They're without Mookie. They've had some injuries. The Padres have found themselves. Now you remember when we talked about this at the wee beginning of the season.
Padres were struggling.
The Padres were struggling.
Mightily.
They have found themselves. Okay. The Diamondbacks are still 2 games under 500 despite injuries.
Yeah, it's still not bad.
Okay. The Colorado Rockies, the team that everybody projected to be the worst team in the league, are 16-25.
That's an improvement.
It's the Giants that's at the bottom of that division at 15-24. Nobody saw that coming. And not a lot of big win streaks either. Dodgers have lost one. Padres, Diamondbacks have won one. Colorado Rockies have just lost a couple. And the Giants have lost a couple. Or lost one, excuse me.
Yeah.
Nothing serious. You look at back to the NL East. You know, the Braves won one. Phillies and Marlins have won a couple. Washington's lost a couple. The Mets, after a horrendous 13-game losing streak, they won a couple, but now have lost one. Okay. Let's get a campfire going for this one. All right. Wrap your hands up with me.
Oh, yeah.
The wild NL East. This has turned out a lot more wild than I thought this was going to turn out to be.
Also, he means Central.
Let's talk about the Central. This division, when we talked 3 weeks ago, Cincinnati was on top of this division.
They were.
They are now sitting at 22-19. The bottom of the division. The Pirates, 22-18.
Wow.
Right. They've held on. The Brew Crew, my pick to win the NL Central, 22-16. Still doing pretty well. The Cardinals. The team that finished, I believe, second to bottom or bottom of the division last year.
Yeah.
23-16.
It's quite a turnaround so far.
And the Cubs are 27-14.
My pick to win the Central.
Right. They are a half a game worse than the Atlanta Braves for the NL West lead, or the NL lead in general.
Yeah.
Okay. Now you get to pick the AL and how we do it. Obviously, the Central can be dead last if you want.
Yeah, let's do the West first.
You want to do the West
Yeah,
first?
we'll do
I
the
figured
West
you'd do
first.
the West first because do we really want to do the East? No, because the Yankees are in that division and we don't like them. But we have to do it because that's what we do on a podcast. Okay. Let's start with the Wild West, is what I like to call it. Let me get a drink here. Now, Josh, before you fall out of your seat, you couldn't guess in a million years who leads the AL West right now. The Athletics at 21-19 lead the AL West right now.
That's crazy.
But the Texas Rangers, by 2 games, trail. They are 19-21.
Yep.
Seattle still can't get it together. They're 19-22. Seattle still can't get it together.
That's crazy.
Then the Stros are 16-25.
They've dealt with injuries.
And they just got, and didn't they just lose, I can't think of his name.
Hunter Brown?
No. Third baseman.
Oh, third baseman.
Oh, I can't think of his name.
You think about Bregman?
Yeah. I heard Alex Bregman's done for the year. They said something happened to him. I'm trying to see if I can look it up here. I don't even see him. Yeah, I think they lost Alex Bregman for the year. Oh, wait a minute. I can do it this way. Injury report.
Oh, there you go.
Hunter Brown. Jake Myers. I don't even see him on here.
Maybe Bregman played for a different team now, but
Well, this is how we're going to break it down.
yeah. All right. The Astros have had starting pitching injuries also.
Oh my gee, you ain't kidding there. Like they had dealt. You want to talk about a team that has dealt with a lot of, let's say injuries. It's this team.
Yeah.
When I looked at this team overall and what they have been able to do, I am shocked that, oh yeah, he's with the Cubs now.
Yeah.
He's with the Cubs now. Okay.
Well, they lose Altuve, maybe? No, they didn't lose Altuve.
No, Altuve's fine.
Okay.
Alex Bregman handed the day off. Houston lost somebody, but I don't know who it was.
But yeah, honestly, the bulk of their injuries have been starting pitching also.
Yeah, I mean, Lance McCullers Jr. hasn't been able to stay healthy.
Yep.
You know, they lost Alvarez or Valdez to the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah.
Which that has not. It hasn't seemed to help Detroit any.
No, he got himself suspended too.
Right. So, and the Angels are 16-25. No shock there. Let's go to the cruddy East. There's one team I like in the East, and they're sitting on top. And that's Tampa Bay Rays. Quietly are 26-13. And the Skankies, yeah, I said it.
Skankies.
26-15. The Jays, the defending World Series runner-ups, still can't seem to get it together. They are 18-22. The Orioles are 18-23. And the Red Sox, after they get rid of Alex Cora,
that pissed off a lot of players.
17-23. Well, I don't know if I agree with them getting rid of Alex Cora. I want to be blunt with you. I don't really agree with it.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do? You know. Okay. Take a deep breath. And then exhale. Exhale. The AL Central. Yay. The Twins are 18-23. They're in the basement. Now, the Detroit Tigers, who had the epic collapse last year, sit second to last with the fact that they won't have Tarek Skubal for a little bit.
Yeah, which also, since you just said that, buddy, I hopefully he definitely recovers well from this. But talk about shooting both of our preseason unanimous.
Well, the thing is,
AL Cy Young.
do you know what the kicker is? I just heard he might be lucky if he's down 4 weeks. Weeks, not 3 months. They said might be 4 weeks. He's already thrown bullpen sessions.
Interesting.
So just wait. Because he could still make a run and still win Cy Young. So don't throw that out the door quite yet.
Right.
Kansas City's 19-21. The White Sox
The White Sox finished in the basement last year.
and they're 19-21. And the Guardians at 500 team lead the AL Central by 1 game.
At 21-21.
You know, it's funny. The gap between first and last is only 2.5 games.
I know.
That's a tight division. The other one that's a tight division is the NL Central. From first to last is only 5 games.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, I think the blowout division is the National League East.
Yeah.
8.5, 8.5, 8.5, and 11.5.
Yeah.
So, we'll definitely keep you guys up to date on all this stuff.
Now, unfortunately, since we are talking this beautiful MLB segment now, 2 things.
Yeah, go ahead.
2 things that actually
Please
happened this past
fill everybody in on it.
Now, don't get me wrong. We do dog the Skankies a lot.
Of course we do.
Because we just don't care for them. We were. I always say this. We respect the franchise, but we don't care for the fans either.
Yep.
Especially the entitled fans.
Yep.
Sorry, Yankee fans. You guys just take the cake in being entitled.
Yep.
But I will say this for you guys. I read this earlier in the week. The great Yankees announcer, John Sterling, passed away.
Yep.
And I will tell you right now, obviously, as with any broadcaster, radiocaster, anybody, you know, we're spoiled with Tom Hamilton. It's no big secret here in Cleveland. It's very, very hard when you see, like even when Vin Scully passed away, I always respected who they were because I always appreciate people that have a passion for the game. John Sterling embodied the Yankees.
Yep.
He was their voice. And obviously, everybody is very well familiar with the Yankees win.
Yeah.
As synonymous as it can be.
Yeah.
And it's just, I do feel bad for him. But Our thoughts and prayers go out to the Sterling family.
Absolutely. Who else?
And
Atlanta Braves.
This broke yesterday, unfortunately. Longtime Braves manager Bobby Cox also passed away.
Our rest in peace.
Yeah, he definitely had some pretty damn good Braves teams back in the 90s.
Yep. Yeah, that's the Indians.
And one of them derailed the Indians' World Series hopes. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, he was definitely very much a hard-nosed, no-nonsense type of manager as well.
Right.
And, yeah, our thoughts and prayers also go out to the Cox family.
For sure. I'm glad you brought those up.
Yeah.
So, I while you were talking about that, I have up, like, the top 5 all across MLB when it comes to statistical leaders. Yeah. I'm only going to give you the leaders of all of this. I'm not going to go through all of it. Brandon Marsh leads the league in batting average at .353.
That's pretty good.
Yep. Aaron Ashby, the Milwaukee starting pitcher, 7 wins. Gavin Williams is on here. He's in 4th with 5. So, yes, there's a Cleveland Guardian on here. Aaron Judge and Kyle Schwarber tied for the league in home runs. Nobody is surprised by that.
Yeah.
Cam Schlitter.
New York Yankees pitcher.
135 ERA, leads the league.
Yep.
RBI, CJ...
Kafis.
Nope, CJ... CJ Abrams. Washington. 36 RBIs.
That's
okay. Mason Miller leads the league in saves, which we'll get to that. Otto Lopez, Miami, has 55 hits, leads the league. Wow. Jacob Muskrowski leads the league in strikeouts with 70 when it comes to being a hitter. Okay, stolen bases, Nassam Nunez, 17. Wow. Jose with 16, second place. Quality starts belongs to Chris Sale with 7. You know, I swear to you, Chris Sale, dude. Let's take a look at him real quick. Chris Sale, 37 years young.
That's why I can't wait to bring him up to you later.
6-2 with a 2.20 ERA and 56 strikeouts. When you have a healthy Chris Sale, it is just... That's why the Braves are good. They're healthy.
Yeah, they're healthy right now.
Right. So... that I wanted to kind of bring that up. We'll kind of do this on a periodically. We'll go through look at statistical leaders, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that is pretty much all I've got. Some live scores right now. Let's take a look. We've got Pitt and San Francisco tied 4-4 in the middle of the 7th. Atlanta leads the Dodgers 5-2 in the bottom of the 8th.
That's a big one.
Yes. Arizona leads the Mets 5-1 in the top of the 8th. St. Louis leads the Padres 2-0 in the top of the 8th. Let's take a look here. So, we've got...
Not that you want to see it anyway, Brian, but yeah.
Oh, nice. The Pirates and Giants 4-4 in the 7th.
Wow.
Okay. Let me see. Tigers Royals tonight at 7 o'clock. Marlins beat the Washington Nationals 5-2. Orioles beat the Athletics 2-1.
Wow.
Phillies won in a 6-0 shootout over the Rockies. That's Rays won 4-1 over the Red Sox. Yes, I said Slocks. Angels beat Blue Jays 6-1.
Wow.
Reds win in a 5-0 shootout over the Astros. Unfortunately, our Cleveland Guardians lost 5-4. Brewers beat the Yankees. Woo! White Sox beat the Mariners 2-1.
Dude, the Mariners are in the struggle.
And the Rangers beat the Cubbies 3-0. That is your current up-to-date stuff going on around the MLB. Okay, Josh. Are you ready for the final segment? That has nothing to do with you.
Yeah, nothing to do with you. It's all you, buddy.
Yeah, I put that. You see what I put as the final segment this week.
Yeah, I did.
I put
NASCAR.
NASCAR is the final segment this week. So let's get into it. So this is Mother's Day weekend, and I just got the update for today's race. So let's get into it. Obviously, I am here on the show. I did not get a chance to watch today's race.
Yeah.
So, obviously, we're going to look at the last 3 races that we have. And we're going to go, man, we got to go all the way to here. Okay. So, I told you about the Food City 500 winner, Ty Gibbs being a winner, and then we got Tyler Reddick. So, at Talladega, we had a first-time winner, and Carson Hocevar.
There you go.
Guy had been so close and finally got his win. And of course, he was driving for Chili's, too. So you know he had a fun night after that one in his first race. And then at Texas last weekend, Chase Elliott won his second race of the season. And then I just got this updated. The results ain't here quite yet, so the race must have just ended. But the GoBowling.com at the Glen, or Go Bowling at the Glen at Watkins Glen, Shane Van Gisbergen just won this race. So I'm actually giving this to you live, up to date. And then all that's left for FS1's coverage is next weekend's All-Star race. And then it heads to the Coke 600 in 2 weeks already. 2 freaking weeks already. And we're on Memorial Day weekend already. Can you believe that?
Wild.
As the weather outside, it don't feel like it's getting close to Memorial Day weekend. But next Saturday's supposed to be near 80. So, yeah. All right, so let's take a look let's go back to Talladega. So Talladega. Obviously, Carson Hocevar only led 10 laps. Or 19 laps, excuse me. Right. Won by one thousandth of a second. That's it. It was Carson Hocevar, Chris Buescher, Alex Bowman got third. Chase Elliott, Zane Smith, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, Noah Gragson, and Kyle Busch got a top 10. After he fired his previous crew chief and got a new one. Ooh, he got a top 10.
Imagine that.
Okay. So, let's see. Race time was 3 hours and 23 minutes. Average speed of the race was 148 miles an hour, which is no freaking surprise there at Talladega. Okay? 52 lead changes. No surprise there.
Right.
6 cautions for 30 laps. Not a surprise there. Fastest lap, we're getting cars that are almost pushing 47 seconds on that track. 48.3 seconds was the fastest lap. And obviously a tenth of a second was the lead. Was the lead of margin on that one. Let's go to Texas last weekend. That's not what I wanted. Chase Elliott wins by 0.4 of a second. I watched the Texas race, start to finish. Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Alex Bowman. 2 third places.
Yeah, back-to-back top 10,
right.
top 5. Exactly.
Tyler Reddick, Chris Buescher, Daniel Suarez, Carson Hocevar, William Byron, Bubba Wallace, Ryan Blaney. I'm not happy with Kyle Larson in that race because Kyle Larson got in an accident. So as you notice, I didn't bring his name up because I wasn't happy with him. The race only took 2 hours and 56 minutes. Never takes that long in Texas, ever. Average speed 136 miles an hour, 23 lead changes, 7 cautions for 40 laps.
Wow.
Fastest lap was 28.9 seconds and 0.4 of a second for margin of victory. I thought that was pretty good. And then I don't have they don't have the results up yet for today's race. I will bring that up to you. I'll bring that result up on Memorial Day weekend. So let's go on and let's talk about what we got coming and what we got coming up for the summer. We'll go all the way to the end of July. Kind of keep you guys fresh on what races we have coming up. So obviously we have last race I just mentioned on FS1, Dover for the All-Star race. And then the Prime gets its 5-race schedule. All races, by the way, are on the Performance Racing Network and MRN, right now are on the Performance Racing Network and MRN Radio.
Nice.
Which you can get on Sirius XM. Okay? Then the season will resume on Sunday, May 24th, because the All-Star race is a non-points race, just a money race. We start the longest race of the year, the Coca-Cola 600. And that is exactly what it is. 600 miles at Charlotte.
Yeah.
You want to talk about a race and a half. You're talking 600 miles at I think it's a mile super speedway, I want to say. Mile and a half, something like that. But I love it because, like I was telling you guys when we're doing Hot Topics, I love this. I love that weekend. It's all motorsports. Even the NHRA. For you, Dad, the NHRA is also on that weekend. So we continue the season as Prime Video takes over for 5 races. Nashville Speedway, 300 laps, 399 miles. And then we will take off to Michigan, 200 laps, 400 miles. And then they're going to be at Pocono. I like making you laugh. Pocono. They'll be at Pocono for the Great American Gateway 400. And then they go to the Naval Base in San Diego, which I'm going to try my hardest to make sure I watch that because it's Sunday, June 21st. And I'm going to try so hard to watch that because that's Father's Day weekend. I took off Friday, Monday, so I have that full 4-day weekend.
There you go.
So I'm hoping to get to watch that one. So it's on Prime Video. And then that's it for Prime Video's coverage.
Yeah.
Then it starts up. TNT's coverage starts it at Sonoma.
Okay. By the way,
road course.
Side note: speaking of TNT, Tim Turner just recently died too.
Yes, I heard about that one. Yeah, I saw that one. And I'll take you guys through the July schedule. Actually, I'll take you guys real quick through the July and August schedule because I didn't have to talk about a whole lot because I just gave it to you guys all. So the July schedule goes as follows: Chicago, Echo Park, North Wilkesboro, in Indiana. Now, you guys are here in North Wilkesboro. If you guys remember correctly, last year North Wilkesboro was actually the All-Star race. They had fixed up North Wilkesboro and made it just for the All-Star race. Well, now North Wilkesboro is part of the schedule. Yeah. It's now a points race. Echo Park Speedway is in Hampton, Georgia. Another new track on the schedule for this season. And obviously, July 26th, everybody loves it, the Brickyard 400.
Kissing the bricks.
Everybody loves it, you know. All right, get into USA's 3 races that they have. Iowa, Richmond, New Hampshire, August 9th, 15th, 23rd. And then on NBC, Saturday, August 29th at 7:30. The Coca-Cola 400, which is technically the Coke Zero Sugar 400 from Josh. It's right there.
Oh, is it? Oh, Daytona.
It was sitting right here in front of him, and that's why I went like this, and he's like, wait, what? It's right there.
No. Daytona.
Right. So, looking at this schedule, it's really interesting because I'm gonna kind of hook you up here. So obviously, you know the Coke 600 is always a Sunday night race.
Yep.
For Memorial Day weekend. The next weekend, Sunday, May 31st, it's another Sunday night race in Nashville.
Oh wow.
Okay, and then June 7th at 3 p.m., June 14th at 3 p.m., June 21st, because it's in San Diego, it's a 4 o'clock race.
Yes.
Then 3:30, obviously. It's the month of July. They have, ladies and gentlemen, 3 night races in a row. Sunday, July 5th. So that's 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Wow.
Okay, July 5th. Then the next Sunday, July 12th, Echo Park Speedway in Hampton, Georgia, 7 p.m. Sunday, July 19th, North Wilkesboro, 7 p.m. Then, obviously, the Brickyard's always at 2 p.m. Yeah. That's never changed.
Nope.
And then, the month of August, they have 2 night races. August 15th, and obviously, Josh.
Daytona.
Woo! Right. And then, obviously, 3:30 and 3 o'clock, respectively, for August 9th and August 23rd. They have added... I can just see this. They've added a lot more night races to the regular season schedule.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are complaining, why isn't there not enough night races? Well, this year they've added a lot of night races. And a lot of them are Sunday night. There's a few of them that are Saturday night. But most of their schedule is Sunday, okay, because that's when they race. Their first Saturday night race will be at Richmond in August, and then July, or August 15th and August 29th. There's their two Saturday night races. And then they have, for the Chase in September, they've got a Saturday night race. But that one's always a Saturday night race at Bristol, because it's a fall race.
Yeah, fall.
Yeah, it's the Bristol fall race. And I can't wait, because that'll be a hot topic, too, when we get into football. When we get into football, that'll be fun, because we'll have baseball, NASCAR. What else did I say? Baseball, NASCAR, NBA regular season. We'll get that. That's all going to just be hot topics when we're talking about when we get really heavy into football.
Yeah.
Because in September, when football gets going, NASCAR's Chase gets going. And I can't wait to do that. Dude, that's going to be a lot of freaking fun. I can't wait to do that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're done. That's it. We've taken care of everything in a fairly timely manner. But the show part of it's done. See, I didn't tell you guys at the beginning of the show, if you guys were listening 3 weeks ago, we have something special going. But you're going to have to come back for it, okay? We'll be right back on Sports Junkies.